They have them. What the coaches? But you didn't play nowhere.
You just wanted to be a coach. You couldn't make it.
Wait, get better. Get serious, Bob.
How are you?
No way, Widow and then Mega.
Widow State League? Yo. Oh, you want to run it? Nah, after the game. Why'd you bring it? Andrew, you brought a soccer ball. And you saw you walk with him with the ball and you didn't say anything? What'd you say this? What? How? No, we didn't, bro. Yeah. At the Galaxy Field.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, you're here. Just waiting. Nah, just at the fence standing up. Yeah. We'll just you'll need more?
Yeah. I'm not sure if
You don't need more?
And then,
Apparently Widow's drunk. That's all I got from that phone call. And that I brought a soccer ball.
I brought my husband back.
Alright.
Are you going to the game tonight?
Possibilities, I'm trash before San Diego. Do you not remember? When was it? Saturday? No, where were we going Saturday? Oh, we went to Super Station, huh?
Go Minnesota!
You're glazing him right now.
We're managed with double fisting. I see him.
That's right there, Galaxy now.
What about the training jersey?
Benzo. You see him? In the front.
Big series, huh? McCarthy.
McCarthy's not playing either.
There's his stuff.
Yeah, he's on slides.
Oh, yeah?
He said, I thought you named your monkey Ball.
Huh?
He said, I thought you named your monkey Ball.
No one asked me.
Well, you didn't even get one for me. That's just yours. You're going to hand it to me.
No, wait. Hey, you're not. No, for real. I'm going to drink this or not? Alright, just put the fuck up.
I'm the one that turned on the
Ready? Go buy one now. On me.
You're now talking to the point. twisted, bro.
You did? Alright, let's go get your beer. That twisted tea right there. Nah, that shit's fake. He didn't jug it.
He didn't chug it.
Look at
That's
it.
fake.
It's fake. It's not even open.
That shit is open.
It's
You
closed.
cut his finger. You can show you the cut.
Oh yeah, what a touch.
Being an asshole.
No, my bad.
I was gonna ask him for shorts.
Nah, fool, the fucking, that's the tan from the team, fool. What the fuck is he even give you?
The tantan.
You know tantan?
I know tantan.
Yeah, the same tantan.
How do you know tantan?
Just tantan knows me.
How does he know tantan?
Oh shit.
Tell me, why does he know tantan?
Tantan knows me. He used to work at SoFi.
For real? Oh.
And he used to go play pickup before, back in the day, before you were even around, before you were born. Hey, not the bottom.
Damn.
No, that.
That guy was very, very hard worker. Not bad.
Barry starting.
Oh my God! Look, Will Kuntz. Will Kuntz is here. Tell me, Will Kuntz is here. He's over there. That big ass dude in the white jacket. He's over there.
We should have got a VIP.
Oh yeah, just $300, bro.
It's never too late.
Steam will sneak in there.
Yeah, go be like, I need some shorts.
Damn. You know how down bad Jorgen Damon? He signed with Orlando Roots.
Roots?
A USL team, bro.
Oh, he's done. He's like 34.
But he never been. I thought he was the next fucking king, bro. Because he was the fastest player in that Mackie.
So what?
Hit the camera again.
Move it?
See, bro, see how you feel about that camera getting wet? That's how I felt about that vlogger.
I'm gonna get in front of the water.
I'm gonna stand in front of the fucking camera so I get wet.
Is that how it is, Otto?
Yeah, well.
Don't turn.
I can't think of it.
I can't see.
Okay, but that's
Is it a big move to stay standing here?
Oh, barely.
It hit it already. Look.
Not the camera.
It's even worse.
Oh no, they're getting good footage.
Right? Right?
Right. Hello, can you try this? Try it.
I'm not drinking.
Go behind the wall.
Yeah.
I think that was that side. Oh, so you want to go that side? Yeah.
they're like scattered around the LA. Yeah. That's second. What the Minnesotans are that way.
From Empire Polo Grounds in Indio, California, welcome to the Coachella Valley Invitational. Today it's the LA Galaxy against Minnesota United FC. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Glad to have you aboard for this one as these clubs move another step closer to the start of season 30 of Major League Soccer. For the Galaxy, today will be a roster rotation day as Greg Vanney begins to get his calendar set for the upcoming campaign. We will see a starting lineup of mostly second-team players, and some substitutions will likely come on around the 60th minute as this contest gets underway. Miguel Berry will knock it back to Zanka. As we take a look at the LA Galaxy at the moment, it'll be John McCarthy in goal, Alde on the left, Zanka, Eric Zavaleta as the center backs, and Mauricio Cuevas is the right back. It comes ahead here to Sean Karani, who will collect for the Galaxy and play it on back. Zavaleta once again. This will be played long into the Minnesota defense, knocked on back. In goal for Minnesota, Alex Smear. His defenders are Jefferson Diaz, Carlos Harvey, Devin Paddleford, and Anthony Markanich. In midfield, he's got Robin Ludd, Sam Shashua, Logan Dorsey, and Joaquin Pereira. Up top, they'll go with two forwards today, Tani Oluwaseyi and Sean Bing Long. Galaxy will go back defensively. McCarthy in goal here. Zabaleta. Working towards February 23rd, the LA Galaxy, when they open up against San Diego Football Club. The debutants in Major League Soccer, team number 30, Alde. Karani and out of play. This will be a throw-in. These clubs last met in a real match in the knockout round of the MLS Cup playoffs, where the Galaxy got things going early in that match. You might remember Gabriel Peck right off the kickoff put the Galaxy on top 1-0. Galaxy went on to a 6-2 win on their way to their 6th MLS Cup. Cuevas back to Zavaleta. Zanka here. Isaiah Parenti gets the start today. Here's Tucker Lepley, the UCLA product. Good pressure, able to break that for now. This will come out the right side. Kosevsky. Patience for the Galaxy. This is a little bit different than the last game for LA, which was a physical match against Charlotte in their defensive setup and counterattacking style. This might be a turnover. Nope, nice job by Zavaleta. He'll knock it back. McCarthy trying to save the corner here, and it does go out of play. Corner kick for Minnesota United, their first opportunity in the offensive end today. Joaquin Pereira will take this one, or Pereira, I should say. Left-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. They'll look short this time around. Now it's played towards the back post, a bit long and out of play. Goal kick here for the LA Galaxy. Minnesota jumped on Sporting Kansas City in their last preseason game, winning 6-0. But I understand for KC, it was mostly a second team that was out on the pitch. Of course, former Galaxy Dejan Joveljic will lead that front line coming up in 2025. Ruben Ramos Jr., Kosevsky out the right side as the Galaxy try to get into the offensive end. It'll come back to Smear. He'll collect it. Carlos Harvey, the former Galaxy product, continues as a starter here for Minnesota. Started in the playoffs for them. Ludd, the veteran. Again, Harvey. And Minnesota right now shakes out into a 3-5-2 if you look at it, how they're playing. Zanka, he'll knock it ahead, collected here by Diaz. Diaz was the player that was red carded in that playoff game between these clubs. It was a very physical match, and then things opened up. Galaxy took a 3-2 lead into the locker room. They conceded a penalty right before the break, and then went on to score 3 more goals in the second half to secure the victory. Harvey. They'll break the press, get into midfield. Oluwase will knock it out wide, expecting his left back to get forward. It'll be a throw in here for the Galaxy. Zavaleta. Zanka. Minnesota very compact front to back. Defensive posture, they'll have 5 in the back, so 5-3-2 is what they look like right now. Of course, it's fluid. Lepley gets this one away. Zanka back to Mauricio Cuevas. Just celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday to Cuevas. On Monday, you may have seen it on the Galaxy socials. Ruben Ramos Jr., Kosevsky, able to play it out. Here's Cuevas. He's got Lepley on the right side. Barry's bracketed by 3 defenders at the moment. Here's Lepley once again, squares it over. Aude. Karani. This is promising for LA. On his right foot, thinking about the shot towards goal, looking at that back post, but it was blocked. Aude. Parenti. Zanka and Zavaleta. Mauricio Cuevas this time around. Again, Tucker Lepley. This is a push year for Tucker. He was a rookie last year, earned his way onto the first team. I think there's an opportunity here to take a step forward and get more playing time for the 2025 Galaxy. We're already in 2025. How about that? Aude. Ramos Jr. had an assist in the preseason on the goal by Gabriel Peck in the first game here at the Coachella Valley Invitational. Galaxy back in action on Saturday to wrap up their preseason from the desert. They'll take on Greg Berhalter, former Galaxy, and his Chicago Fire. And Omar Gonzalez got the start today for Chicago as they're playing at the moment, wrapping up their match here in a not too distant future against the San Jose Earthquakes. Another Galaxy alum. And again, speaking of Galaxy alums, Bruce Arena, Dave Sarakin, and that Galaxy coaching staff heading up the Earthquakes now. This is a good break for Minnesota as they'll get on forward. A good opportunity into the Galaxy penalty area for Oluwaseyi. And John McCarthy off his line to pick up. Cuevas.
I'm trying to figure it out. I don't.
Again, Zavaleta and Zanka. Karani was thinking about the run. Aude puts on the brakes for now. Again, McCarthy. Minnesota will press a little higher. This will be a turnover. Oluwaseyi back out to the top of the box. Dangerous opportunity here and hit poorly by Shashua. And a goal kick here for the Galaxy. They were fortunate on the giveaway and the good opportunity from basically 17 yards out. And I think just by looking at Shashua, he might have lost his plant foot there as that ball was hit well wide. Parenti. Zavaleta. The Galaxy try to break the press, and Lepley dumps it back in defensively, and the Galaxy will restart deep in their own defense. Nice day out here in Indio, California. Very pleasant. I understand back home we have some rain. Come on out this weekend. It should be just fine. I think the rain is going to be here tomorrow, and on Saturday it should be perfect. A Valentine's Day soccer weekend. Zavaleta trying to find Ramos here. Harvey gets on the first ball. Nice job by Ramos to get into the play and then cleared away. Shashua able to play it back. Diaz. Smear, the goalkeeper. Not a lot of changes from this Minnesota team going into the new season. Zanka brought down there on the collision. It'll be a throw-in. Here's Logan Dorsey. Diaz will take the throw-in. He got off to a good start last year and continued the rest of the way. Harvey. This will be knocked on forward by Paddleford. Quickly trying to switch it towards the right side for Dorsey, but Alday cuts it off. Zavaleta in some trouble here to knock it forward. Kasevsky tries to get on it, but Ludd is there to touch it out for a throw-in. LA Galaxy. Minnesota opens on the 22nd, and considering the weather Minnesota has back at home, it's no surprise that they'll be on the West Coast to start the season on the 22nd against LAFC. Paddleford. Foul and a free kick. Inside 11 minutes here. Minnesota's had the better opportunity in the offensive third, taking advantage of a couple of mistakes. The Galaxy pushing past the midfield line, but nothing on Smear as of yet. His goal. Long restart into the area, easy for McCarthy here. He's thinking about the early punt and does. Lepley making the run. Dorsey defending on the play. Lepley trying to run it into the area, and a nice job by Dorsey defensively bodying Lepley away from the ball. And it'll come on back to Smear. Fortunately for Tucker, he couldn't send that ball just a little further ahead in his stride, because I believe Tucker Lepley would have been able to outrun him to the ball. Carlos Harvey. Diaz on the near side now for Minnesota. Knocked long ahead. Oluwase knocks it back. Ludd, again Dorsey. Diaz. The veteran Ludd. Perea. Back out wide. Again, Dorsey. Good defensive posture here by the Galaxy. Compact from the top of the center circle to just beyond defensively. Diaz. Oluwase. Shashua. Watch there by Parenti. Working through some tight quarters here, Minnesota. Doing a good job getting into the Galaxy penalty area, and good communication by the center backs as it comes on back to the goalkeeper, John McCarthy. Here's Lepley. Cuevas. Be interesting how the Galaxy deal with the center of the park. Certainly Ricky Puig, a big piece missing for the Galaxy, and he'll be missing for the majority of the season as he works his way back from that ACL injury. Some work to be done. Alde. Ramos Jr. Alde in some trouble. Shashua on him. Zonka able to knock it away. Again, Alde, good ball ahead this time for Karani. The flag stays down. He'll take it up the left side in the area, being chased down by Diaz. Was he brought down? The referee says no. He was right on the play, our referee. And we continue here. Keep your feet, young man. And Minnesota will work it out the left side. Oluwase has some time and space. Parenti there defensively as well. Again, Oluwase quickly turns it towards the penalty area. Alde able to knock it away. Here's Karani. This is promising for the Galaxy. Tried to play it on over to Lepley. That's broken up by Ludd, who stayed with him. Shishua. Dorsey. And Carlos Harvey. The Galaxy will be pleased with this. Let them possess in their own defensive third. It'll come on forward, taken by Zhang. Again, Harvey. If you haven't looked at the giveaway nights, take a look at LAGalaxy.com or the Galaxy socials. The club announced them yesterday. One of the giveaway nights, very special one, as the Galaxy celebrate the 20th anniversary of the 05 championship with replica rings. You'll want to pay attention to that. Here's Dorsey now for Minnesota. Diaz. Perea. Good ball into the area. Zhang Bingzhang. It'll go out the far side. The cross is off the side of the netting and out of play. Goal kick here for John McCarthy and the LA Galaxy. This will be a good test for this group of players for the Galaxy. Mostly second team players for LA. Ludd trying to win this one back. It goes off of Lepley and out of play. Throw in. Markanich will take it. Now he'll drop it there. Here's Paddleford. Berry will come on back defensively to help out off the long throw in into the box. Miguel Berry got a goal last game. In fact, the equalizing goal, as the Galaxy conceded a penalty kick and found themselves down 2-1. Came back to even that match at 2-2, and that was the final against Charlotte. The long throw into the area, the attempted flick on, cleared away. Shishua's attempted pass is broken up. Dorsey. Good clearance here. Paddleford. He'll get the throw in. Robin Ludd, we'll see what his responsibility is going to be for Minnesota. He was orchestrating the attack for so many years. But his position right now is more of a linker on this team, or at least in this particular game, floating around the middle of the park. Protect those legs. Here's Harvey. You'd see him on the wing and get into the attack, and usually either being the creative maestro for Minnesota off the corner, or the wing, that is. This one, I think he's going to be a little bit more of a removed player, coming in late in the offensive rush all day with the clearance and out of play.
Sean, just front part. Fully man coming.
Diaz. Song Bin Zhang taking off the ball. Kosevsky for the Galaxy. Aude. Zonka and Zavaleta. It's the first time the Galaxy have had numbers in the offensive end in terms of everybody past the line. We're at 18 minutes into this contest. Aude. So they've weathered the storm through the first quarter hour. Berry. Kosevsky. There's Lepley. Likes to be in that flat right there for LA. At least that's how he played last year in the preseason. One of the better players for the Galaxy in preseason action going into the 2024 season. Of course, Diego Fagundes was on fire here at Coachella in 2024, en route to a great year for him. His first championship year in his career. Zonka now for the Galaxy. Zavaleta. He'll push forward. Watch there by one defender. Able to play it out the right side. Lepley again needs a little help. It'll go back defensively. Parenti is there. He'll switch it out the left side. Intended for Karani. Dorsey. It'll It'll come on back to Diaz. And Minnesota on the attack. Paddleford. Perea. Good ball towards the far side. A little long this time. Markanich tried to get on the end of it. Be another goal kick for the Galaxy, an opportunity to build out of the back. It'll come out to Zavaleta. Zonka. Spelled Yoshida in the first 2 games, off my memory. Played alongside Amiro Garces, who, barring any injury, will get all the minutes this year at one of the center back positions. Parenti. Harvey does a good job of stepping through and getting it back here. He might have been fouled, and he is. This might be a yellow card as well on Parenti. And there it is, yellow card. The tactical foul. And Robin Ludd will take the restart. Harvey. Paddleford. Song Bin-Jean and out of play. Throw in here for the Galaxy. Parenti once again for LA. Zonka. Aude trying to turn the corner here. He'll need a little help. Good job by Pereira for Minnesota. Ahead in the midfield it goes Kasevsky. Out comes Lepley to get this one back for the Galaxy, and Shashua will win it for Minnesota. Ludd, and they'll restart once again. Markanich. Again, Shashua. He's had the one good look, I think, for Minnesota. Unfortunately for him, his plant foot gave out, and he played it on far side and wide. Diaz into Ludd and back to his goalkeeper, Smear, who's been all alone today for the first part of this match. Zavaleta trying to get on the end of it. Nice job there by the veteran. Aude. Karani. Isaiah Parenti, he'll knock it out wide. Cuevas gets on the end of this one into Kasevsky. He'll move away from him. And out the right side, Lepley. Kasevsky with the overlap. It comes ahead into Mauricio Cuevas and back out. Good ball movement here. Cuevas into the attack, trying to get the foul. He won't. And cleared out. Flag stayed down as the AR was right on the play. Good work here by Lepley to get it back. Kasevsky centrally for Ramos and cleared out by Harvey. Aude keeps it alive for the Galaxy. Julian maybe took a knock there to the head. As there was a little collision. Seems to be all right. That's good news. And we continue. Zavaleta. Zonka. Karani. Dorsey doing well to stay with him. Galaxy need to find a way to open up Minnesota just a bit. He's stuck right now on the wings. Even a late run with a pass over the top would be helpful here to keep them a bit honest. Ramos. Zonka. Parenti will restart with the help of Zonka. He's got Alday. Zavaleta. Tried to find Miguel Berry. That will be cleared away. Kosevsky to keep it alive. Parenti once again. Things are slowing a bit as we approach the 30-minute mark. Here's Ramos Jr. trying to peel away from his defender and cannot. Dorsey does well, and back to his goalkeeper, Smear. Number one thing in the last two matches, no injuries, and I'm sure that was discussed by both managers. Here's Zonka. Markanich does well to get it back for Minnesota. Ludd back in for Markanich. His numbers forward for Minnesota. This is broken up by Zavaleta. Ramos Jr. trying to get this one back. It'll slip away from him. Perea. Oluwasei. Good job by Alday. Again, Markanich. Good ball towards the back post for Dorsey, just a bit long and out of play. Goal kick here for the LA Galaxy. Minnesota has done well to get numbers into the attack here so far in this match. Galaxy have recently, over the last 7-8 minutes, have been able to do the same, but not yet into the box and become dangerous. Parenti. Zavaleta. Busy day of games here at Coachella. I believe there are 4 on the schedule. This is game 2. Game 1 got underway earlier, Chicago against San Jose in the first half. There were 2 penalty kicks called in favor of Chicago. They put up 4 against San Jose. And again, the score doesn't matter at the moment. Lepley. Cuevas, and all the way back. John McCarthy. In goal for the Galaxy, the championship winning goalkeeper for the Galaxy. Two championships under his belt in his career. In this particular one, of course, he was the Galaxy #1 throughout the season. Harvey. Paddleford. Nowhere really to go as the Galaxy set more in the middle of the park now. Parenti. Alday trying to shake Dorsey and does. Kosevsky, he'll let it out go for Lepley. Here's Cuevas. The return service for Kosevsky. Paddleford in a good position for Minnesota. He'll clear it out for a throw-in. And touched last by the Galaxy. $15 teams in total here in Coachella for this preseason. 3 weeks of it coming up beginning after next weekend. NWSL will be here as well to get ready for their campaign. So even when the Galaxy leave to begin MLS play, there's still games to be played out here. And so if you want to get a weekend out to the Coachella Valley Invitational, Angel City, San Diego, anybody in that region that can drive on out, enjoy your time out here. They start after the MLS clubs leave. Ramos Jr. making the run into the area here, left-footed ball across, and Smear will probably get a credit with the save there. Diaz. Shoshua. A little higher now for the Galaxy. Smear out the near side. Diaz again. Ahead it comes to Dorsey. Aude defending on the play. Ludd. Nice ball movement here from Minnesota to break this press quickly out the right side. And Zonka is there to deflect the counterattack and slow things down. Throw it. Substitution coming up. A little rotation. Ruben Ramos Jr. is done. I believe we see Aaron Beboot coming on for the Galaxy. So 2 forwards out there for LA now. So they'll match up with Minnesota. Probably go into also a 5-3-2 or maybe a 3-5-2, depending on what Greg Vanney is comfortable with. The long throw by Paddleford. Flicked on towards the backside. Beboot with the clearance. Dorsey. Smear. Galaxy want an offside here. The flag stays down. Perea. Ludd. Again Perea and Paddleford. Harvey. Nowhere really to go. Back into Shoshua. They'll try to work through some tight quarters, but nowhere to go down the middle. Back to the wing it comes. Dorsey again. Karani defending there. Shoshua again on possession. Beboot staying with him. Diaz this time around and back into Carlos Harvey. Paddleford. He'll try to shake his defender in Lepley. Back and forth, back and forth. Good defensive posture here by the Galaxy, but Dorsey able to get up the wing this time around. Aude defending. The cross is cleared by Zonka. And Parenti able to play into midfield. Miguel Berry will battle with Harvey. And Harvey apparently kept it in play. Able to play it ahead, Perea. Heavy cross to the backside. Nice job by McCarthy, and the attempted shot at the own goal, or the open goal that is wide by Song Bing Zhang. And the Galaxy fortunate that time. Take a look at it once again. The big cross coming on in. And McCarthy got a piece of it, but not enough to clear his penalty area. And the shot was topped just a bit to the far side. Here's McCarthy. Beboot trying to get on the end of this one, cleared away by Diaz. Song Bing Zhang once again trying to go forward, and a good job on the part of Parenti to get it back. Lepley one more time. Mauricio Cuevas. Aude. Zonka. You can hear the bench from Minnesota shouting up, 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 wanting that back line to get up high. Playing that high line. Almost teasing the Galaxy to make a run through there. Aude. Zonka once more. Kosevsky can't find that pass. It was off the mark. Dorsey will come out with it. Perea. The ensuing press on the part of the Galaxy a bit slow to trigger there, as Minnesota was a little confused as to what they wanted to do originally. Paddleford on the far side, and here comes the break back into midfield and the attack for Minnesota on the counterattack. Markanich on that left side now. Ludd. get the return service. Able to get on through Parenti, but not Zavaleta. Throw-in coming up. Inside 35 minutes of play, 0-0. Minnesota has had 2 of the best chances so far in this first half. In fact, they've had both of them. Shoshua's shot went wide at the far side, and Song Bin-jeon's shot on an open goal also went wide to that far side. 0-0. Bibut. Kasevsky. This is promising for LA. Alde. He'll switch it onto the far side. Lepley, right corner of the area. On his left foot, plays it on in. Bit too tall for Bibut. It'll be cleared towards the near side. Alde runs out of real estate. This will be a goal kick. That rush right there was the best one of the first 45 minutes for the Galaxy, or at least the first 35 minutes played. Sun peeking through the clouds, giving us all a little color in the winter season. An early sunburn for everybody today. Great to see all the fans from all the teams that are out here. We got plenty of Minnesota fans, Chicago fans that are out here, certainly the Galaxy fans coming up, debutante fans coming up from San Diego. Enjoying the beautiful game. Kosevsky trying to run this one down. Diaz is there. And maybe the folks from Chicago and Minnesota want to hang out just a little longer, considering what type of weather is happening back home. Zonka. One gentleman told me it's 18 below in Minnesota right now in his cabin. How about that? Aude. Zonka tried to find Bibut. Maybe if Aaron starts a little higher, that's a better opportunity there. Give a little more depth going forward. Tucker Lepley. Aude. Kosevsky once again. No rush. Zonka. Lepley with the heavy touch back, and the Galaxy will restart once again. So Minnesota, as soon as the Galaxy want to get into that offensive third or just close to that offensive third, they press into the middle. So a middle press for them makes things difficult on the Galaxy, especially these younger players who are cautious about going forward. They need that quick pass right off that pressing player to shake that press and move on in. Hasn't happened yet. Dorsey. Diaz. Oluwase and back to Shoshua. He'll knock it out the far side. Markanich is there. This will be a foul on Cuevas. Shoshua. Diaz. Ludd. Good idea there on the part of Song Bin-jeon, but the Galaxy able to break that one up. Karani for LA. He'll push it past the stripe. Aude on the left side here. Watched by Dorsey. Back on out. Zonka. Getting their work in. The LA Galaxy and both Minnesota United. That's what we're seeing at the moment. trying not to expose themselves defensively too much. And in Minnesota's case, staying behind the ball. Lepley. Here's Miguel Berry. B-Boot has got some help on the right side as this pass comes into the corner for Mauricio Cuevas. Gets the one-time cross away and it cleared out. First corner of the afternoon for the Galaxy? No. Actually, goal kick, touched last by LA. Good rush there, Aaron B-Boot in the area for LA. Smear. Zabaleta. All day. Miguel Berry does well here. Able to shake his first defender. He'll get the foul and the grab on the part of Devin Paddleford. A lot of new faces that will be making their debuts for the Galaxy here soon. If not today, hopefully by Saturday. Lucas Sanabria yet to see action in a game situation. Perhaps we'll see that today. Isaiah Parenti with the free kick for LA. Zonka lined up on the back side of the penalty area. Here's the cross into the box, trying to find B-Boot. Knocks it down, Lepley back to goal, can't get the turn, and it'll be cleared out. Parenti now for the Galaxy. Being pressed by Shishua, pushed to the ground, that's a foul, free kick. For Shishua, he had won the ball, no need to get those arms extended. Zabaleta, Zonka. All day. Switching out the right side, trying to find Tucker Lepley. Does a good job of chesting that ball down. Markanich defending on the play. Shishua is there as well. Throw in for the LA Galaxy. 3 minutes from halftime, 0-0 in this third preseason game for the LA Galaxy. Cuevas trying to save this one and does. Back out it goes. Lepley, top of the box, all day. Oluwase was quick to get back defensively. All day is down. We continue. Oluwase making the run towards goal. One-on-one with the keeper, and he pushes it wide to the far post again. So a goal kick for the Galaxy by Julian Audet is still down for LA. Holding the top of that right foot. May have been stepped on in the collision. Caesar rolled on. We'll come on and take a look. But Audet slow to get back onto his feet here. So hopefully just a tough tackle. And maybe not. February 3rd, or 23rd, excuse me, it begins for real against San Diego FC. Some tickets are still available at 8773-GALAXY or at lagalaxy.com. The first of Sunday night soccer for Major League Soccer, the premier game of the weekend. Good to see Audet back on his feet and barking at the referee. So it seems to be all right. He'll have to go off for now. And John McCarthy will get the goal kick here for LA. Final minute of the first half. We haven't had stoppage time yet, and I imagine we won't today. Here's McCarthy. Playing the game clock. He'll knock it long. Oluwase just had that one-on-one opportunity. Dorsey on the near side. Watch there by Karani, able to play it on through. Shoshua couldn't find it. It'll be cleared out of play over the near side touch. Our referee looking at the watch. And he'll point to midfield, and that is the end of 45 minutes here at the Coachella Valley Invitational. Minnesota had the better of the play with breakouts and opportunities, 3 of them on goal. All 3 shots went wide of the far post. The Galaxy built into the attack later on in the first half and got some half chances in and around the top of the box, but nothing real dangerous and no shots outside of the cross shot there from Ruben Ramos towards the latter part of the first half. And we go 0-0 into halftime here at Coachella Valley. We'll take a short break. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Coachella Valley Invitational after 45 minutes of play. 0-0 between the LA Galaxy and Minnesota United FC. In this one, a first half that I believe belonged to Minnesota with 3 clean opportunities towards goal. All 3 of their shots went wide. The Galaxy a bit cautious in their first 45 minutes, playing predominantly second players in that first 11 for LA. So there's some work to be done for the Galaxy in the second half. We'll see what Greg Vanney decides to do in terms of changes. We expect more starters to come in from Minnesota as well. Right now, though, 0-0 after 45 minutes of play. More of halftime coming up right after these words. Very pleasant day out here at the Coachella Valley Invitational. Also, a full schedule of games here. 4 games on the schedule. The early game got underway at 10 a.m. Chicago jumped out to a 4-0 lead against San Jose, en route to a 5-1 win against the San Jose Earthquakes. Congratulations to Greg Berhalter, his new team there. Meanwhile, of course, here the Galaxy are 0-0. Later on, it'll be Red Bull against Real Salt Lake, Portland Timbers against San Diego FC, and New York City against St. Louis. That's all coming up here at the Coachella Valley Invitational. Our contest, Galaxy and Minnesota, 0-0 after 45 minutes. We'll take a short timeout. Halftime highlights are coming up next. Halftime continues here at the Coachella Valley Invitational. 0-0 after 45 minutes. LA Galaxy, Minnesota United FC. I think both managers got what they wanted to see from their first 11 today. A little bit different, though. Certainly Eric Ramsey is playing 2 11s today, so he's going to make a full roster change to start the second half, where Greg Vanney is starting these players and probably stretching them out a little bit. Perhaps a couple of changes. Asela Sengwe was getting ready to go. He might spell Zanka to start the second half, and maybe JT Marcinkowski to come in goal for the LA Galaxy in the second half. But I think in terms of Greg Vanney, this is a discovery opportunity for him to have a good understanding of his second team players and how they can go an extended amount of time. And I think for Eric Ramsey, he wanted to see his group together as well and see how they would play against the Galaxy and get their opportunities towards goal. The first 45 minutes, sitting up here, you would think that Minnesota had the better of the play. 3 real good chances on goal for Minnesota. They came away with 0 as the finishing is not quite there for any club at this portion of preseason, but we're getting close to the start of the season, and we want to see that from everybody around Major League Soccer. For the Galaxy, they had an opportunity once in the first half with Ruben Ramos Jr. getting in on goal and having a cross shot in on net, but that's really been about it for the LA Galaxy. Let's get to those highlights and give you an opportunity to see some of the action from the first 45 between these clubs. Galaxy mostly on the defensive side. Here's Ruben Ramos Jr. with that cross shot on goal, and Smear made the save on that one for Minnesota. But they were working up that left side, Minnesota, throughout the first half. Markanich with that big cross and batted away by McCarthy, and Sung Bing Jean certainly wants that one back at an open goal. And then the opportunity here by Oluwaseyi, who broke in on goal, and you'd want to see him do better, at least force the goalkeeper to make a save. He pushed his shot wide, and earlier Shishua had an opportunity, and his plant foot kind of gave away on him from about 17 yards out, and that one was pushed also wide of the far side. Our players are coming back onto the pitch. We'll take a short timeout. We'll get you ready for the second half right after these. Second half is underway here at Coachella with Minnesota with the ball off the kickoff. Substitutions are held for now. Carlos Harvey on the ball now for Minnesota. Galaxy do make the sub at halftime as Asela Sengwe comes on, replacing Zanka. Ball will go up that far side. Dorsey. Here's Ludd. Perea on through, looking for Shishua and out of play. John McCarthy continues here. 0-0 to start this second half. Zavaleta. Asengwe. Lepley. Back it comes to Parenti. Speed of play is probably something I think was talked about at halftime with Greg Vanney. As the Galaxy are stuck in tight quarters, they need to move that ball a bit, open up some space, and be able to get forward, especially down the middle of the park, which came few and far between in the first 45 minutes. Aude, Kosevsky. This is good for Karani. The flag is up, though. Offside against the Galaxy. Correction there on Asel Asenge, not Asengwe. Want to get that right. Diaz. Throw in here for the Galaxy. Paddleford called off by his goalkeeper. There's a change there in goal for Minnesota as Wessel Spiel comes on. Dorsey. This is good for United, pushing forward. On his left foot, has a go at goal, deflected and pulled down by McCarthy. Lepley. Asenge. Aude. Kosevsky. Good ball here for Karani. Barry in the area. B-Boot making the late run. Karani still with it. Plays it out to the top of the box. Parenti with the shot on goal. Save. And Spiel will pick up. Best opportunity there for the LA Galaxy. Harvey. Here's Dorsey. Again, good defensive posture here by the Galaxy. It'll be played on through, trying to find Oluwaseyi. And Asenge able to play it back to his goalkeeper. Zavaleta now for the Galaxy. No surprise in this rotation for Greg Vanney's club. This is something he talked about. Good ball ahead for Lepley, though, who's got an opportunity trying to settle it with his left foot. Fires away, and he scores! And Tucker Lepley puts the Galaxy on top 1-0. Inside 50 minutes of play. Nice ball over the top, and Lepley making that late run. Getting beyond the defender. Something he had an opportunity to do in the first half, but he was butted up against his defender. Dorsey that time in the first half. This time around, had that separation and finished it. All goals are big, by the way, even in preseason. Congratulations to Tucker Lepley. Song Bingjan in Minnesota continues on the right side. Dorsey, the one-time cross knocked away by Parenti. Kosevsky is there. In some trouble. And it'll come on to John McCarthy. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Cuevas. Lepley. Ludd. Paddleford. Markanich. Nice job by Alday. Oluwasei knocked away. Alday. Karani is onside as the flag stays down. He'll collect it. Watch there by Diaz. Good angle taken by Karani. That time it could have been a foul, but the referee says no. Again, right on the play. First half it was similar. Here's Markanich. Songbin Jean. Perea working through the middle of the Galaxy defense. And it'll come on back to McCarthy. Nice job that time. Alday took that knock in the first half. Looks just fine right now. Zavaleta. They'll take their time, the Galaxy. No pressure here by Minnesota until it gets into midfield. Again, the ball over the top looking for Lepley. Markanich, this time with a better angle, and back to his goalkeeper. Spiel. Ludd. Carlos Harvey is just hanging out, playing center field defensively for Minnesota, allowing for the Galaxy to get those passes in over the top and staying onside. Dorsey. Markanich. Paddleford, nice slide tackle there. Cuevas able to play it out. Shua trying to get through. Parenti will get it back. Cuevas with the clearance. Both teams struggling for possession at the moment. The shot to goal is wide by Oluwasei. And a goal kick here for the LA Galaxy. McCarthy for LA. Zavaleta will take it instead. Be knocked down by Markanich. Perea. Again, Carlos Harvey. Not much space to work here for Minnesota. Harvey will keep it alive for the moment. Now the breakout for the Galaxy. Here's Lepley. He's got B-Boot making the run. Barry as well, a little heavy on that ball. It'll go far side. Karani will run it down, and it'll run out of real estate and out of play. Carlos Harvey will take this one.
Are you going to have a guard on the north side?
They'll continue on possession with this throw-in as well. Parenti had a good look before the goal for the Galaxy. Cuevas. Zavaleta. Again, Lepley. Inside-out run here on the part of Cuevas. Good ball ahead to B-Boot instead. Asenge. Zavaleta. Back on out it goes. Alday. Karani. Kosevsky tries to slot it through. They'll get the throw-in out of this. Another throw in favor of the LA Galaxy. Leading 1-0 as we eclipse 56 minutes of this one. Basenge all the way back to McCarthy. Lepley, heavy touch there by Tucker. Perea. Again, Paddleford. We'll start to see some heavy legs here for both sides. Approaching the 60th minute. Here's Perea one more time. Ludd just kind of hanging around. Floating around there for Minnesota. Ludd. Cuevas able to clear to midfield. Again, Carlos Harvey. Song Bing Jean. Perea here. This is promising for Minnesota. Good ball ahead for us. Oluwase, but just a bit heavy on that one. Dorsey, back on out it goes. Ludd. Perea.
So far, I've only seen the red.
Nice job by Karani getting back to clear it away. Spiel, the goalkeeper. Paddleford. He'll watch Harvey. Diaz this time around. It was a little more physical in the playoffs between these two clubs. Here's Dorsey back in, looking for Ludd. Good job by Zavaleta. This ball will break on through. B-Boot. He'll knock it ahead. Barry turns on whatever jets he's got. Plays it across. Lepley looking for two. And he makes it 2-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Tucker Lepley with the brace. Where's the post from UCLA? Good build-up here on the far side. And the assist to Miguel Berry. Nice finish there by Tucker Lepley. Quite a response from a first half where the Galaxy weren't very dangerous offensively. 13 minutes into the second half, they put up two. Robin Ludd here as we continue. Harvey up the wing, looking for Dorsey on the slide tackle. Well done by Julian Alde. Gets the goal kick out of it. No rush here for John McCarthy. Zavaleta. He'll knock towards midfield, McCarthy will. B-Boot tries to flick it on. Lepley on the run, and he'll get through and looking for the hat trick here. He's got an opportunity at goal on that left foot. He'll fire away, saved by Spiel. And knocked on through by Karani. Another save by Spiel. And a corner kick here for the LA Galaxy. And Miguel Berry says, I was wide open, 8 yards from goal. Nice job there by Spiel. Good positioning on his part. And then on the other opportunity, having to make the save at the near post. Corner kick LA. Parenti will take it. It'll bend in towards goal. Lepley at the top of the box. Alde towards the near side of the ball. Here's the cross into the area. They'll go backside, knocked away. Lepley will settle and keep possession for LA. Cuevas spins it back around, far side. Parenti. Watch there by Marcanic. Karani. Cuevas. Goal kick. Here comes some substitutions now for the Galaxy. Yamane, Peck, Yoshida, Garces, Nelson, a whole host of changes. Christian Ramirez, all bleached out and ready for the season opener. Winder as well. Edwin Cerrillo. And Lucas Sanabria makes his Galaxy debut. Wearing the number 8 for the Galaxy. John McCarthy remains. And the restart. It'll come out of play over the near side touch, throw in. Garces back to McCarthy. Minnesota also with some changes. Yeboah coming on. Masanvi coming on. Will Trapp is on. Here's Garces for the Galaxy. Bolongwani is on as well as a wingback. Here's Winder. Pushed off the ball, no fouls as the referee. Peck chips on into space. Winder runs onto this one, slots it on back. Cerrillo. Hassani Dotson. Michael Boxall, the veteran, back to his goalkeeper. Yoshida on the run. Trying to collect this one. Masanvi defending on the play. The Galaxy will get possession out of it. Cerrillo. Garces. Yamane. Peck. Nice ball movement here in tight quarters for the Galaxy, trying to break out. Comes on into Cerrillo. Squared along the top of the box. John McCarthy met his parents before the game. John looks a lot like his dad. Nice people. Will Trapp for Minnesota. Boxall. Earns legend status, I think, for Minnesota. He's been there for quite some time. Leader of this club for many years. So come back defensively. Spiel. Able to play it on out. Will Trapp. Wills his way around. Diego Fagundes, who was part of that group of substitutes for the Galaxy. Boxall once again. Longwani, Trapp. Ramirez trying to find his way onto possession. That's broken up. Yeboah. Yeboah scored the equalizing goal as the Galaxy and Minnesota played in the playoffs. He scored 6 minutes in after Gabriel Peck scored seconds into that first game. Galaxy ended up taking a 3-2 lead in the halftime and then put up 3 more in the second half, running away with that match. Here they lead 2-0 at the Coachella Valley Invitational. 66 minutes gone. Tucker Lepley with the brace for LA. Nelson. Trap. You'll find Harvey be off of Fagundes and out of play. Diego looking to become an all-star this year. One of the things he'd like to see. Cerrillo. John Nelson. Fagundes, and back on out it goes. Garces. Gabriel Peck under some pressure here from Markanich. No foul, says the referee. We continue. Yaboa. Longwani. This is promising. Dotson with the attempted cross. It's blocked and out of play. Corner kick. For those of you that are keeping score, Alex Smear was in goal for both of the Galaxy goals. And Wessel Spiel is now in officially. Here's the corner kick. Back into the area it comes. Good opportunity for Markanich, and he scores. And Minnesota pulls one back. Anthony Markanich got on at the end of that corner kick and sent it home. Galaxy have a hard time clearing that one. Markanich in the right place at the right time, able to settle and get the shot away. No chance for John McCarthy. Yamane as we continue. Maya Yoshida. Fagundes with a good idea into for Winder, but Boxall is there. Dugan. Will Trapp. Spiel. So come to Yamane. Garces will collect and the Galaxy will restart here. Yoshida. Mickey. Settles back. Ramirez, Garces. Yoshida once again. He's got Nelson on the left, and the Galaxy will start from the far side this time around. Fagundes. Cerrillo. Again, John Nelson. And the Galaxy being patient, they'll knock it back to their goalkeeper, McCarthy, and they'll restart again. Gabriel Peck. Nice and comfortable at the moment. Yamane. Here's Nelson. Back out it comes Yoshida. Cerrillo nice and cool. Back to his goalkeeper, McCarthy. Edwin Cerrillo and Mauricio Cuevas, nice enough Monday to be part of a panel for the LA Galaxy Foundation at a local elementary school. Good event. Each year the Galaxy put that one on. One of the best events they do. Markanich with the throw-in. Garces will get this one back. Lucky not a foul called against him that time around with the push from behind. Nelson now for LA. Cerrillo. Here's Winder. He's got a real chance, Elijah Winder, to make an impact on this club. Big step for him, but he wants to embrace that challenge, and looks like he has here in preseason. Cerrillo. Peck back in for space. Cerrillo will take it up right down the middle of the park. Now he has to go left. He'll find Diego Fagundes. Overlapping is Nelson. This is promising for the Galaxy. Nelson will take it up that left side and find Diego once again. Edwin chipping back towards the backside. Gabriel Peck. Touched last by the Galaxy. One of the questions at the event on Monday was to Edwin Cerrillo. And how did it feel hitting that banger in El Tráfico? And a big smile on Cerrillo's face, and felt great. Be a throw-in. Ball came back onto the field, so we'll have to clear the pitch for now. 2 more games today. 5-1 earlier, Chicago taking on San Jose. Omar Gonzalez now with Chicago as well. Garces. Peck. Emiro Garces. Yoshida. Here's Nelson. No rush here for the Galaxy. Ramirez, Fagundes. Here's Christian trying to get on the end of this one. It'll be knocked away. Boxel with the clearance, but kept alive by Winder. Ramirez back in and knocked out of play for a corner kick, Galaxy. Morris Dugan getting on the end of that one. Corner kick from the near side. Short corner taken. Comes out to Fagundes. He'll play towards the backside looking for Ramirez. Plays at top of the box. Cerrillo with the shot. That looked familiar. Unfortunately, it sails over the bar and out of play. Deflected, says our referee, and a corner kick from the Galaxy from the far side. Set play opportunity here for the Galaxy. It'll be bending in towards goal. They'll go front post, then kicked away, or headed away, excuse me. Not a good ball here, and a player down for the Galaxy, and it looks like Cerrillo, a non-contact injury. This play has been stopped for now. Edwin back on his feet. Seems to be okay. Good. Free kick for Minnesota. Will Trapp will take it. Here's Trapp. Boxall able to knock it forward. Yoshida gets a piece of this one. McCarthy will bring it down. Quickly with the outlet into midfield, trying to find Diego Fagundes. Trapp with the touch back to midfield. Dotson. We won. Yamane. Cerrillo is okay. That's good news. Able to play that out the far side for Nelson. Cerrillo. Yamane. Sanabria. Back in for Cerrillo. Galaxy trying to break through here. They're having to restart, and this is a bad pass by Nelson. Here's Yaboa. Working forward. Defending on the play is Diego Fagundes. Good job by Diego, ordering the throw in and possession back for the Galaxy. Here's John Nelson. Another throw for the Galaxy. Galaxy versus Chicago on Saturday to wrap up the preseason. Here's Sanabria, Nelson. It'll come on loose. Yoshida wants the foul. He's going to get it, and a free kick for LA. Another 4 games on Saturday. San Diego versus Red Bull. Charlotte against the Portland Timbers. Those will be the early games. Followed by the Galaxy against Chicago. And Minnesota taking on New York City. And from there, the NWSL takes over, beginning on the 16th. Yamane. Peck. And all the way back. Garces. Yoshida. Out the right side. Yamane once again. Winder. And Maya Yoshida in a preseason match, if you don't do what he wants you to do, you're going to hear about it. Moments ago. Here's Maya. Launches this out the right side, tries to find Yamane. Second ball for Winder. He'll settle. Fagundes. He's got Nelson to his left. Cerrillo. Sanabria's finding his way. He's only been here a short time. That may take a little bit of time here for the Galaxy. Ramirez. Winder and all the way back. A little heavy on that ball. Comes on back to McCarthy. He'll knock it out. Over the far side for a throw-in. Michael Boxall walking on over. He'll take this throw for Chicago. Minnesota, excuse me. John McCarthy barking on directions in Spanish for his defenders. Nice clearance by Winder, but not enough. Dotson drops it back in, and it comes on back to McCarthy, who will pick up. Yamane. Yoshida. Here's Lucas. Sanabria. Again, Yamane. Nelson. This will be a foul and free kick. Nelson brought down. We saw in game number 1 where Mickey Yamane took things under his belt and made runs down the middle of the park for the Galaxy. Minnesota makes a couple of changes here. Markanich, who pulled one back from Minnesota, he'll leave the match. There's one more sub in the center back position. We'll get that to you as well. Garces. Kieran Chandler is the left back that just came on. And Britton Fisher, the center back. Sanabria. Here's Yamane. Nice job getting through his defender in Dotson. Sanabria. Cerrillo. You'll find Nelson. Fagundes on the far side. Nice job by Ramirez bringing that one down. Nelson. Garces. Almost closed down there by Yaboa. It'll come on back. McCarthy this time. Cerrillo to shield this ball, trying to get himself possession. Stops, he's going to have to play it. He's brought down, that's a foul and a free kick for the LA Galaxy. Maya Yoshida. Emiro Garces. Lucas Sanabria here for the Galaxy. Yoshida. Again, Diego. Cerrillo. Yoshida and the Galaxy need to move forward here quickly as things have slowed down. Garces. Peck. Good run here by Sanabria. Now comes the goalkeeper, Spiel. He'll pick up. Nice job reading that play. Dugan. Put Winder on the ground there. Nice job by Elijah, though, getting it back. Gabriel Peck, right corner of the area, tries to cut it on back, taken off the ball by Zhang, who has it now. Dotson poked away. Yamane into Sanabria, who has it now. Nelson. Edwin Cerrillo for the Galaxy. Into Yamane. Fagundes. Nice little exercise by the Galaxy here with about 4.5 to go unofficially, or 3.5, I should say. Mathematician. Yoshida. Here's Sanabria. Diego Fagundes. Garces. Winder again. Sprayed out the far side, intended for Nelson. It might be too long, and it is. Over the far side and out of play. Boxel. Spiel. Here's Garces now for the Galaxy. Brought down there from behind. Foul against Hassani Dotson and a free kick for the LA Galaxy. Quickly the restart. Peck. Yamane. Now Gabriel Peck. Garces under some pressure. Nice job there to Cerrillo. Good pass. Diego Fagundes here for the Galaxy. Nelson. Maya Yoshida. Something for LA. Maybe we'll see come the regular season. Things that they're looking for. How do you say a replacement for Ricky Puig? You can't replace that player, but you have to find your way through it. And that's something the Galaxy have to figure out here. Spiel. He'll find Boxel. Fisher on the right. Nice job by LA getting this one back. Nelson for LA. Cerrillo touches this over to Peck. Nice job by Gabby. Keep it in play for the Galaxy. Comes up the near side for Yamane and closed off. Cerrillo now for LA. Gabriel Peck. Trying to find that shot. Working on Dotson. Held up by Dotson. Referee won't give him the foul. LA gets it on back here. Final moments of this one now. Sanabria. Diego Fagundes. The Galaxy like to hang out in the middle third. This will be a foul and a free kick. Diego Fagundes with the final kick of this match coming up. Oh, we'll get a couple more kicks. Nelson, back to Diego. Masanvi able to clear it on forward. Yoshida picks that one off. Back to Fagundes. Garces. Our referee looks at his watch, points to midfield, and this one has come to an end as Tucker Lepley leads the way for the LA Galaxy in a 2-1 victory over Minnesota United FC. Anthony Markanich getting the goal for Minnesota. Galaxy wrapping up the preseason on Saturday. We'll have it for you as the LA Galaxy take on Greg Berhalter's Chicago Fire. Galaxy win today, 2-1 over Minnesota. Their first win of the preseason after 2 draws. Tucker Lepley, the star of this one, with the brace. Joe Tutino saying so long from the Coachella Valley Invitational. We'll talk to you again on Saturday.